Oddly satisfying slime videos. Slime recipes and slime playing videos seem to be a lasting trend on YouTube. What even is slime, you may be asking? If you haven't heard of or watched any videos about this, it's the trend of making DIY slime to play with, involving ingredients such as glue, soap, glitter, beads, borax, cornstarch, contact lens solution, shaving cream, and food coloring. There's really an enormous range of ingredients used in making homemade slimes depending on what kind you want. There are also so many different creative kinds of slime-making recipes available, and they only seem to be evolving and expanding in popularity, ingenuity, and design. The visual appeal of stretchy, melty, shiny, or fluffy slimes is hypnotizing, and the audio appeal of the strangely pleasing, squishy, or crunchy sound effects seems to satiate us for hours. Whether you want to see brand new slime recipes being made, how-tos, mesmerizing ASMR, autonomous sensory meridian response, the pleasing effect you get listening to certain sounds, or just videos of people playing with slime in unique ways, here are 10 creative slime-themed videos that will definitely leave you oddly satisfied and fully educated on this fun trend. Jimmy Kimmel makes slime with kids. This is the perfect and adorable introduction to the slime world.
I invited some kids to stop by to help explain to me what this is all about and to make some slime.
Late-night TV host Jimmy Kimmel is joined by a group of young, professional slimers who teach Jimmy different approaches of how to make slime and, more importantly, explain why in the world it is such a viral fascination, especially, it seems, on Instagram. The young girls explain that making and playing with slime is a stress reliever, an exciting creative outlet, and by sharing it on social media, it's soothing to fans that view these videos as well.
What do you want to make?
I don't know, something cool.
Like fluffy? Yeah, fluffy's good.
Fluffy slime would be good.
You can tell at first Jimmy almost thinks the idea is somewhat childish and silly, but he very quickly gets absorbed into the appeal of making and playing with the slime and the possibilities that come with it. Before we keep on sliming, why not go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell? Show us some slime love. 5 DIY viral slimes. Wengie.
If you guys haven't made slime, you guys gotta give this a chance. No matter how old you are, you gotta do it.
Now that you've been gently introduced into the wonderful world of slime, next check out the wonderful world of the popular and energetic Wengie. Wengie has featured her fair share of slime videos on her colorful channel, but this one in particular stands out, especially for slime newbies. Wengie not only introduces and educates viewers on the most popular and viral slimes out there at the moment, which are fluffy slime, crunchy slime, floam slime, butter slime, and iceberg slime, but she also explains how beneficial, soothing, and anxiety and stress-reducing slime and slime making can be. She shows ingredients needed, how to make the recipe, and what the results are like.
I don't know why, but it reminded me so much of pavlova and whipped cream, and I got hungry doing this.
And how fun they are to play with. If you're ready to dive into making popular slime head first, we beg you, not literally, Wengie's video is the perfect place to start. Grab some glue and watch Wengie's easy-to-follow steps for making the perfect viral slimes. DIY food slime. Krist soup. Now that we've got all the basics down, let's get more complex with the equally popular trend of making slime look like food, candy, and other delectable treats. It takes real art to master a slime recipe that could really be a dupe for our favorite snacks. The appropriately named Krist Soup's channel is the place to go for aesthetic inspiration and how-tos on replicating food slime. But remember, please don't eat it. Krist delights us with a wide variety of delectable slime foods, including, but not limited to, Pop-Tarts, pancakes, smoothies, candy, peanut butter and jelly, cereal, bacon and eggs, oatmeal, dim sum, pizza, and many, many more, all down to the very last detail. There are plenty of people and videos showcasing food lookalikes, but Krist's videos set the standards high. She even has her own slime cookbook out to make her whimsical and fun creations even easier to follow. Giant Egg Slime Surprise. ToyBoxCollectables. Very appropriate for this time of year, have fun watching last year's Easter-themed slime video from Tiffy and Mario.
Hey guys, welcome back to the ToyBoxCollectables. My name is Cupquake. I'm with my husband.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Rad.
where they are challenged to surprise each other with DIY slime creations. Known mostly for playing games and showcasing collectibles on their channel, this was their first stab at the slime trend, and they make it into a fun game. This is more interesting than just showing a recipe or showing themselves playing with it. It's also fun to see them make slime for the first time, showing their process, and when they even make mistakes, like spilling slime, breaking spoons, and getting trapped in too sticky slime.
I seriously feel like I'm trapped in this slime.
They make their surprise slimes in glittery, plastic Easter egg halves and delight with humor and fun in the entire process, making the viewer smile the whole time. They, of course, end the video with a snippet of satisfying slime ASMR as well.
Wow, look at this, guys. Can you guys see this? Whoa.
As for what they add into their slimes, you'll have to watch for the surprise. Extreme Mini Slimes. Everything Nim.
Fluffy, glitter, butter, and jelly cube slime, but in miniature version.
What's a way to make something more cute? Make it miniature. In this video, the bubbly Nim makes tiny slime creations, including using mini measuring cups, cutting board, and mixing tools to boot. True to her signature style, she of course makes sure to add painted, super adorable faces to most of her projects as well.
And I'm just gonna add in a cute face onto the bottle.
She features pink fluffy slime, tasty-looking transparent purple foam cube slime, pearly gold and gold glitter slime, and butter slime, all in mini form and almost all accompanied by their own teeny containers. Forget wasting ingredients to make the biggest slime. This is a case where bigger isn't better. The fact that these slime projects are mini is so refreshing, as well as making them all the more DIY-able, enjoyable, and so much more manageable, and so much more cute. Nim's little creations are sure to inspire you to experiment with slimes and the added bonus of custom containers. DIY magnetic slime. Will it slime? So maybe cute isn't entirely your thing or your slime goals. If you want to see some totally wild, awe-inspiring, and maybe even creepy slime, then check out the trend of magnetic slime. By adding iron powder or iron filings to slime mixtures, it becomes attracted to magnets. Watch in amazement as the channel Will It Slime demonstrates the almost supernatural powers of magnetically charged black galaxy-themed slime. While other slimes are fun to play with for a while, there's only so much you can do with them. There is so much more added opportunity to slime that moves on its own like this. Thankfully, this harmless goop is the closest thing to the blob that we'll ever see. As much fun as it is to watch hands kneading slimes, it's almost more interesting to see the slime play by itself. Funny slime pet peeves. Talisa Tossell. Now that you're fully familiarized and experienced with slime and slimer videos, next we can check out a very humorous take on the most irritating things that can happen to slime or during supposedly soothing ASMR videos that go completely wrong. Talisa shows us exactly what not to do in slime videos, complete with pithy captions and appropriate examples. We can all totally relate and join in her frustration and the worst slime pet peeves. Obviously, mistakes like people showing containers for too long, messing up the recipe, not editing out mistakes in filming, muting slime sounds, being out of focus, not popping slime bubbles, or having background noise or music covering the squishy or crunchy slime noises we all want to hear, and more. Fake hands slime ASMR. Hashtagme ASMR. Now we're into the enormous realm of slime ASMR, autonomous sensory meridian response, the pleasing feeling you get listening to certain sounds. Being most likely the most popular genre of slime videos, there are hundreds of compilations to choose from, so much so that you may not be sure where to start. There are some good, high-quality slime play videos, and some not-so-good ones, as well as many that are basic, repetitive, or all too similar to each other. Therefore, this quirky video comes highly recommended as a place to start your ASMR sounds and sights journey. There's something extra appealing about the little rubber fake hands this Slimer uses. The play is very deliberate. The Slimer changes slimes often so we don't get bored looking at the same one, and the slime and hand combination emits the most satisfying sounds. This is definitely a truly unique video that stands out and doesn't disappoint. 4 slimes you can eat. Wengie.
Hey guys, it's Wengie. Welcome back and me a hug.
You might start to be getting hungry from watching all these videos or working on making slime yourself. Unlike all the other slimes that are way unsafe to consume, aka completely inedible, Wengie is back again with something on the opposite end of the spectrum. Fully edible slimes made completely out of candy.
The hardest part of this recipe was actually peeling the wrappers off all the Starbursts.
The way most slimes look, we can't help but be tempted to try taking a bite. Wengie uses marshmallows, starbursts, Nutella, and a giant gummy worm to create her yummy slimes. This is also a good way to use up candy, have a ball with it, and then share it among friends to eat up. Mixing old slimes. Izabela Stress.
Hi! Some of you suggested that I should mix my old slimes.
Now that your slime fun is over, you may have dozens of different slime experiments that you have made left over. What do you do with all this old slime? Don't simply throw it out. Give it one last hurrah by mixing them all together. That's what Izabela does with her many dozen old slimes she has made. This is almost an alternative ASMR.
I really like this one.
It's oddly relaxing to hear the Tupperware lids rapidly view upwards of 100 slimes, all different textures, sizes, and colors, and see them all recklessly mixed and mashed into one enormous slime before expiring. So satisfying. Okay, we know now you're gonna run out and make your own slime. But before you do, click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.